Hey guys, in this Red Gaming Tech video I'm going to be taking a look at Iron Brigade, which is of course available in many places, but on Steam it is 20% off, which brings it to £9.59, and is by, or developed shall I say, Double Fine Productions and published by Microsoft Game Studios, which of course does mean it has the Xbox Live functionality and so on built in. However, I'm going to take a look straight at the controls and settings. First of all, we're going to have a look at the mouse sensitivity. I'm going to be playing with a limited FOV. Xbox controller configurations are completely available to you, and you can also remap the keyboard and mouse, which is pretty nice. You've also got options of, the volume and all the general stuff, and under video settings you have the option to choose resolution, including the refresh rate if you so desire, as well as the option of course for VSync and a few other bits and pieces. I will say that when choosing resolution it's kind of frustrating because it will painstakingly take you when you're scrolling through each single resolution, including the refresh rates. So for example, for me to get to 1080, from 1080p to 720p, I had to scroll for ages, and it's kind of annoying. I do much prefer when you just simply click and a list appears and you can just choose, but that's just a slight niggle. I just think more developers should do that, but that's just my opinion, of course. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Anyway, we're just going to be starting this from basically where I started basically. It's literally the very start of the game, so let's just jump straight in. And let's click on escape. As I said, this is the very start, so as you can see I am in a big walking gargantuan robot of some description with chain guns.
And take that mask off. You'll get used to the smell.
Of what, the mask or the... Okay, Frank Woodruff. I'm not sure if this actually makes a difference in terms of the abilities. Third cousin of the Queen. I would say pretty much all of those are fine. I really like American television, so that's kind of, yeah, I'll go with this guy. Looks a bit tubby though, which isn't really me. But still, let's go with him anyway. No, he's not that bad.
Well, we didn't recruit you for your looks. Let's get you ready for action.
No, because I've already got medals if they had, to be fair, but still.
Son, you are standing in the greatest invention that military science has ever devised for keeping a soldier safe on the battlefield. The trench. The only way to get hurt in a trench is to get out of the
That's
trench.
not true. Throw a grenade in
We've made
there.
some small modifications to eliminate that need. Mechanical legs, fresh water supply, full bar, latrine, cigar humidor, first aid kit, etc., etc. Let me show you how it works.
Please do, good sir.
You can start by looking up at the sky. Nicely done.
Well, thank you. It's extremely complicated.
We'll be attacking our coastal ammo depot.
I'm assuming that wasn't a requirement.
Great. We'll be marking key assets for you to defend with these green flares.
Okay, awesome.
You can monitor the integrity of the ammo depot with this meter.
Okay.
Make sure you defend those assets with your life. Let's try some target practice.
Does it have to be with my life?
Now take aim at that fake. Nice shooting, Marine.
I'm right.
Destroying tubes will gain you experience. As you gain experience, you'll be promoted to higher ranks. Higher ranks authorize use of better trench equipment.
Excellent.
Your guns will automatically reload when you empty them, but you can manually reload them too. Nice work.
Also, the sun looks kind of cool in the background.
We've got more than enough bullets for those two bastards.
Drawing distance is a bit terrible though.
Our intel was right. Here they come, soldier.
Is this your plan, Frank Woodruff? To send another innocent man to die in your place? When you could join me today and end all this bloodshed? Well, I too have created a alignment with a single-minded desire to spread the broadcast and destroy anything that blocks the signal.
Isn't it this looks like something from Tremors? You're telling me to shoot them. That seems somewhat wise.
We're expecting more waves of tubes. We'll be marking their conduits when we detect a tube presence.
Excellent.
Farnsworth can send his monovisions through multiple conduits at once. Stay vigilant.
Oh, also the draw distance is not that amazing. Yeah. It's not exactly sniping, but...
That's the ticket. Your mobile trench can take a beating, but eventually it'll give out. Check your gauge and be careful.
Let's see. Graphically, it's not terrible.
Estimated your new trench, Marie. It takes a bold man to shoot an enemy that can't shoot back. Lucky for him, I have one that will. May he spread the wisdom of the broadcast.
This story seems nice and cheesy.
Walk off in the distance and attack their target. Get out there and take them down.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to reload your weapon between waves.
Yeah, I think any FPS player in the history of the world will know that one. A little bit of strafing and they're done. Oh, crap over.
Good job, Marine. We're picking up a massive tube broadcast. We won't be able to handle this one alone. We're coming for you.
Oh, cripes. You know what, I'm just gonna try to take these guys out because they're annoying me. There we go. Huh.
We got him, Marine. Damn tubes. Let's get you aboard.
This has got a certain, I don't know, a certain cheese to it I kind of like. Cheese isn't actually the right word, but light sniper cannon. This weapon was with gun at MV. I see. Fair enough. Continue. So it does give you a brief overview. I don't have shotguns or anything cool yet. Graphics are not bad, you know, they're fairly basic, but they're not bad. Models look a little bit simple, but I'm not going to complain, they don't look too terrible or anything like that.
Sir, Private Stanley reporting for duty.
I didn't know the Brits were in this area.
Ah, yes. Funny story, yeah?
No time for chit-chat, soldier. The situation has developed. We finally located the source of the broadcast. That's the good news. The bad news is, we're going to have to fight through one unholy nightmare after another to get there. So let's get started. Thanks to your earlier efforts, the ammo depot is safe. We have to get you back out on that beach. Reports from the front lines speak of a new breed of tube, one that's hell-bent on destruction. Don't let them get too close or this ship's going down.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm not the best swimmer.
I'd never believe that, my good.
This is your trench bay, Marine.
Modify
Customize your
weapons.
trench here between missions. I'll recommend gear for each mission, based on our best intel, and also my gut, which is infallible as far as you're concerned. You're free to ignore my gut, but I don't recommend it. Oh, it's talking right now. Can you hear it? It just said you'll want to equip that new sniper cannon on this next mission. Each weapon occupies a specific number of slots on your trench. For example, sniper cannons take up 2 slots. It'll replace both machine guns on either side of your trench.
Let's see. There we go.
Now you're ready to launch the mission. Feel free to deploy when you're ready.
Okay, simple. Actually, you do get a right trigger slot 3, but we haven't got that unlocked yet. Okay, so I have light machine gun and a sniper. Seems fair. Modify marine. I don't really get what the point would that be. Let's see. Shop. Sell items.
Thanks to your earlier efforts, the ammo depot is safe. We have to get you back out on that beach.
Right.
3 conduits
Let's
are running
see.
just off the coastline. You'll need to protect the ship as we prepare to shove off. If they breach the hull, we'll never make it out of here.
Indeed.
You're
Okay.
not going to be able to hold this beach by yourself. We're authorizing the use of the ship's emplacement cannons. We've deployed some emplacement bases to mark good locations for turrets. Let's get a shotgun turret down on the forward emplacement base to deter incoming tunes.
I see.
Shotgun turret inbound to your location.
Okay.
Each emplacement occupies a section of the battlefield. Keep the boundaries in mind when placing them.
Defend the ship. Seems easy enough.
When you kill tubes, they drop scrap. Collect the scrap, and we can use that energy to launch helpful emplacements for you. Your trench is equipped with a powerful magnet that you can activate to help collect scrap. Nicely done.
Oh, so you can't collect it while you're shooting. That's supposed to make some sense. Yeah, I'll just be AoE farming. Sweet.
You'll need to watch our flank too. Get a turret down on the second emplacement base to guard the other side of the ship.
Good idea.
Great.
Awesome. They're not exactly much of a challenge at the moment. There we go. There we go, indeed.
You can put emplacements almost anywhere you want on the battlefield.
Indeed.
Make sure you're putting down enough to form a solid defense.
Give that bitch a solid defense. Bitches love solid defenses. I had a feeling. Owned.
The tubes are getting stronger. Let's use some scrap energy to increase an emplacement's efficiency.
Standing replacement. Aim the vectical at it. Okay. Press Q.
Good job. Now we're ready.
Even before they go to the other one. Oh no. Controls on the keyboard and mouse are not bad. To be honest, I don't really think this game requires amazing precision. I love how they just ignore the shotgun that's pounding them. There we go. Oh, I keep forgetting about the shift thing. There we go. Excellente. Can I walk over that? No, that would be too helpful.
Woodruff, your tin man had made me very angry, so I have created a blitzer to deliver my displeasure directly to your crews. Can you see how brightly it glows? Red with rage, Frank. My rage for you.
This is so cheesy, I
hate to
like
say
it.
But this one's coming after you. Don't let it get close.
Yeah.
One of them blows up in your face, it could take your whole trench out of commission.
Oh dear.
Wait for the reload.
Owie. That wasn't so bad. I actually survived that somehow or another. No, I'm going to throw another one of those shotgun things there.
Nice shiny shotgun. Right about it.
No, I can't.
Hey, I think these fellows want to chat.
What gives you that idea, my friend?
What, aren't you reloaded yet?
Yeah, that was easy
I'm
enough.
receiving injury. I think I can't counter, however. Here's something else for you tubes.
The eggheads in the lab have been cooking up a new replacement.
Huh.
The dampening generator.
What's that do then?
It scrambles the tube circuitry. Makes them slower than trench discharge fluid in January. Use it near your shotgun turrets to slow enemies down in front of them.
I see. Pop it
Good
there, I
job,
think.
Rayne.
That should do the trick.
Hey, I think these fellows want to chat.
Indeed. These fellows do want to chat. And by golly, we will give them a chat. More a machine gun, that is. Mwahaha. Oh dear.
Wait for the reload.
This might be unknown to some American viewers, but some British people actually do talk like this in certain areas, and it's quite amusing. It pleases me greatly.
You think you're going to shoot a British officer, do you, Tommy?
I don't know why they're calling him Tommy. He's calling them Tommy, shall I say. Oh. That is most
Here's something
unpleasant.
else for you tubes.
Ah, I love how they melt. Oh, bollocks.
Wait for the reload.
I love how nonchalant he is. The nonchalant
You
definitely
can get a
helps.
closer look at your enemies if you squint your eyes just right.
Could have probably have told me that before, but to be
Well,
fair,
I suppose it's never a great time for a blitzer attack.
it's always a good time. Hey kids, it's time for a blitz round. Oh, you can actually blow them all up. Excellent. Did you guys ever play Death Tank, which is an additional game on the Duke Nukem? No, yeah, Duke Nukem actually on the Sega Saturn. It was a hidden game you could get if you owned a couple of the Lobotomy Software, which of course was a pretty big developer back in the day of the Saturn. Well, big as in, it was a pretty popular ones. They did a build of Duke Nukem 3D, which is actually really good. They did it on the Slave Driver engine, which they used for Exhumed, which was a fantastic game.
Here we go. Fresh tubes over there.
Ah. Indeed. That did not sound pleasant.
I am receiving injury. I think I can't help, however.
Who's receiving injury?
You or me?
They're gone for now.
Yes. There have been quite a few recent tower defense games released. Orcs Must Die, of course, probably being the more popular of the variety.
Wrong, friend. Wrong to attack your mech or your sad little people. Wrong to scrape at the side of your ship like a tiny barnacle. I need to sink that ship once and for all. And I have just the thing to do it. His name alone is too technical for you to comprehend. Why don't you just call him Big Willie?
Good God! It's a monster! Give him everything you've got, man! Don't let him near the ship!
Yes. Give that bitch a taste of my Big Willie.
Wait for the reload.
Indeed.
Nice shiny shot.
Well, that was not too difficult. However, I will be collecting all of that lovely scrap. And also a loot box.
This ship is set to sail. Come on aboard, Marine.
Another victory in Europe. Fear me. So far, I think I've got a reasonable idea of the gameplay. Ooh, it's 87%. That is not too shabby. Ah, congratulations, I got a rank up. Awesome. And partly to the new rank. Excellent source. I can't help but feel that my salary isn't particularly high considering about all of that. And also got a makeshift flak turret, which is pretty cool. As I was saying, however, light shotgun, excellent. So far, it's not a bad game at all. I mean, I think I've played better games, tower defense wise. I definitely prefer, you know, the regular ones, which I think everyone.
Lad's been picking up some new flying monovision.
That is very cool.
We've got a new replacement for you. The flak turret. Equip this beauty to
I mean, as I was saying, I think Orcs Must Die is probably a better game overall. But this is still fun. I mean, there are people who would prefer this simply because of the military aspects as well as the zany story. Let's see what he's going to be saying.
Stop by the radio room. You can now customize your replacements.
Okay.
Just like your weapons, replacements come in different sizes. Replacements come in 3 categories.
Right.
Light weapons, heavy weapons, and support. Experiment with different emplacement loadouts to take down the tubes.
Shotgun turret. Let's see. So now I have a light machine. I think I'll leave it how it is. Warning. Anyway guys, I think this is a pretty good place to call it, because obviously I've been playing for a while now. I think you get a general gist of how the game plays. If you want to pick it up, feel free. It's personally not my favourite game that I've played recently, but it's a pretty solid game. Graphically it's not terrible. Controls are fairly simple. I don't particularly like the weapons customization options, if I'm honest. I think it could be implemented a little bit better. I don't think it's terrible or anything. But compared to, say, Orcs Must Die, it doesn't seem quite as in-depth. But overall, it's a pretty good game. For the price, it's not a terrible purchase at all. So, feel free. I'd recommend it, particularly if you're a fan of the tower defense type of genre. Anyway, take care of yourselves and bye for now.